Hey guys, we are coming back to the Texture Creature project, and at this point you should have something that looks a little bit like this, right? So we started out by finding photos of animals that you wanted to combine to create your creature. We did 2 sketches of possible ways to combine those animals. You picked your favorite, and then you used the oval method that I showed you in the last video to lay out essentially where all of the body parts are going to be, right? Getting your proportions correct, getting your placement right. And now we're going to go back into this drawing with a pen or a darker pencil and create a contour line. A contour line is kind of like a descriptive outline. So we're going to be really carefully going around the outer edge of our animals and looking for all of the little bumps and angles and details to try and get just the right shape. So I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to start at my head. I always like to start at the head. I'm going to grab my pen. And if you're doing this on paper, the oval method should have been done in a very light pencil so it's easy to erase. And now you can either use a pen or you can just start pressing a little bit harder with your pencil. Okay, so I am just looking carefully at the shapes I see in my picture. And again, you cannot do this without looking at your picture. It's really important. I'm trying to get all those little details. Going slowly and taking my time so I can notice. All right, so I'm looking for places where you have sometimes kind of unexpected angles, things you might not notice if you weren't looking really closely, right? So where the neck meets the body here, the shoulder blade kind of juts right out there. And there's also kind of a hump at the back where the shoulders are. Okay, and now I'm gonna move over to my gorilla here. All right, he's got a really good sway back there. And now if you see on the back of the thigh, this is a place where instead of continuing to use a solid line, I might start to use kind of a jagged line or even just a series of short lines. Right, so this is a time to be looking really closely, trying to notice every little detail you can as you move your way around your animal. There we go. And you could also, once you're done with that, the last thing to do before we start adding texture would be to add facial features or any other, fingers, toes, anything like that. Any other body parts that you didn't cover when you just did the outline. That eye's too big. It got too big. I'll leave it at that. Photo's a little blurry, but I bet he's got a nose. All right. There we go. At this point, you are ready to start adding some texture. Thanks. See you next time.